Jinpachi Mishima is dead. I'm here now. I'm doing the best I can. Where are you now? It's your dreams come true. Here we go. What does the word peace mean? Should only be a smile on your face. Answer me ready to God. The sun rises again. When will that time is right? Swear you won't give up. Break out. Break out. Anything step on let me know, never sit. Break out. Make my story. Get down. They call history. My heartbeat. Beat faster. Shout, 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 shout. Destiny. I don't care which one's walking this way. What if I go back to zero? All in, one man at the time of important decision. Storm, lose your vision. Your life should be only your days. Out in darkness, light is beyond the horizon.
Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well. And today I'm back with my series that I've been doing where I revisit the fighting games of my youth or just classic fighting games in general. And today I decided to tackle Tekken 5, which is probably my favorite Tekken game of all time. So I thought that'd be a good place to start with the Tekken series as we go through here. Through a few different fighting games that I hope to do. But yeah, I don't really know what this video is going to be. I think I just want to go through the story battle as the game is going to brutally cut me back to the opening screen here. I think I'm also going to lower the music because I think this is absolutely, absolutely blaring the shit out of me. All right, that should be acceptable and less deafening. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go through the story mode of this game, which is basically just a glorified arcade mode with story battles as the older Tekkens were, or with cutscenes, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna hop into that and just relive Tekken 5 a little bit. So yeah, I think that's enough of me rambling on the dumbass title screen here, and let's actually hop into it. So of course, I think I only really have one choice of the character I'm going to pick, and that is, of course, King. If anyone's watched any of my Tekken stuff before, because King is my boy.
A wrestler with the spirit of two champions. After beating Craig Marduk, he followed Marduk to the hospital to kill him.
And he did not.
And he realized revenge was not the answer. Later, King heard Marduk challenged him to a rematch wearing the Black Jaguar's mask. I won't let him disgrace my master, says King. They will settle their score in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5.
I don't think King said that. I think he just roared it. It'll never not be hysterical to me that King, like, when he communicates, just roars like a jaguar instead of speaking. But that's just King for you. All right, we're going to start things out against Kazuya. Let's see if we can actually do something here. Thank you for standing so calmly there and just allowing me to pop you. All right, not too bad so far. Oh, try to go for a low grab. He was not still crouched. All right, I don't remember any combos or anything for King in terms of Tekken 5. I haven't played this game for a very long time when I was significantly younger. I'm being completely honest, like the first Tekken game that like I ever like put time into actually like learning and not just mashing buttons was Tekken 8. So like I grew up with the Tekken series. Like I started with the first one and played them all, but I was very much just a oddly enough just an arcade mode enjoyer. So I just like picking King and just mashing buttons as much as I am now, as we did against Kazuya. So that was that's my limited knowledge with combos in any of the older games. They're probably just not going to happen unless, I mean, I know there's legacy moves, so we'll see if any of the stuff that I actually bothered to learn in Tekken 8 translates over to here, like this. Well, I'm glad his launcher stayed the same. All right, Fang, business Fang. Also, I have to say, this costume for King is probably my all-time favorite, and I'm very sad he doesn't have it in Tekken 8. I tried to recreate it, but I could not get very close. I wish they had this as one of his classic outfits. But I don't know how popular this look is for King amongst the King players. Also, I don't think he has this move anymore in Tekken 8. And that was always my favorite King move for whatever reason was that. I think he has it in 5 and 6. I don't recall him having it in 7. But that was always my dumb favorite move as we mash our way through Fang here. And this is only going to get worse as we go. Might be able to get through most of this with relative ease, but I don't have high hopes when we get to the boss of story mode in Jinpachi, who is just notoriously rough. But we'll pick up the easy stuff and for now. All right, Law, what you got? I say easy, and I'll probably get rocked by martial law. And of course, the backflip kick. Right, does King have King should have Jaguar step, right? Well, that's not Jaguar. Yeah, okay. He still does have Jaguar step. I just don't think he has Jaguar step backwards. No, he can only go forward. I'm slowly remembering as we go through here. Okay, take down Law. Let's see if we can do it again. I'm just gonna mash this move until it doesn't work anymore. Ah, yes, look at the pristine movement. Alright, we'll pop him again. And down goes Law. Alright. Yeah, we're already on stage 4. It's Julia Chang.
King, please stop. It's pointless to fight. You're strong enough. Don't let Marduk's words get to you. You leave me with no choice. Okay. I won't let you go on.
King just silently listening. Alright. Does Julia like have any like lore ties to King, or is this just a random thing in the arcade mode of 5? Like I know like in some of the games like she has like that wrestling identity, but I'm not sure exactly how that ties to King at all, if it does. Right now she's putting the buttons on me. Or putting the buttons, putting the mittens on me. Alright, the launch there. Alright. One round on the board. Nope, I tried to launch and just got punched for my reward here. Oh, that was a terrible launch. Alright, there's a combo-ish. I'm surprised she's not in Tekken 8, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think she was base. Was she base roster for 7? I don't remember. But that's neither here nor there. We do manage to just infinitely jab in the air. Ah, yes. Listen to the man roar.
Get ready for the next battle.
You know, I'm ashamed to admit like how long it took me to realize that King was a man wearing a mask and not just half Jaguar and half man for the longest time. I think it was honestly from it wasn't until I want to say Tekken 4 that it dawned on me, and it was only because in his alternate outfit, like he had hair leak, like coming out of the back of the mask, and I was like, it just dawned on me that that was a he was just a dude. Despite the fact that in the first one, when you complete King 1's arcade mode, it shows him actually taking it off, but I guess my dumb child brain could not put two and two together that he was a man wearing a mask and not just some weird human Jaguar hybrid. And then Tekken 5, I think, just confused me further because when he communicates, he speaks like a Jaguar. So I just think I went back to believing that he was some sort of half man, half beast. Which maybe I just will refuse to believe that he's a wrestler or a man wearing a mask. Maybe maybe we'll just continue believing he's a Jaguar guy. All right, surprised that landed. Oh, I tried the Jaguar step. All right, Steve. Oh, no. That unblockable was coming. Oh, no. He ducked me there. I was doing too much yapping and not enough punching Steve in the face.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, we lose our first little series here. And it would, of course, be to Steve. All right, we're going to shoulder charge into the wall. God, our health is already almost gone. Not even. No, you're not perfecting me. If anything, we're not getting perfected not by Steve.
You lose. Round 2.
All right, probably going to hear that a lot here in the next few moments. Oh. All right, goes for a little stomp there. All right, we whiffed horribly. All right, Steve. Not you. Not now. I don't know how we won that. Thank God that did more damage than what I thought.
Final round. Fight.
All right. Let's see if we can get through here. Oh, no. All right, Steve, let's not do this. Oh, he's going to crush my grave there. All right, able to punish that and not have to fight Steve for 20 more minutes.
You win.
All right, down he goes.
Get ready for
Now we
the
make
next
it
battle.
to Christy. All right.
Here we go.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Fight.
Nope. Stop. I thought I ran into that breakdance move. God, I hate fighting her and Eddie. All right, we'll take that. All right, I'm glad that reached. I'm glad something worked.
Fight.
All right, we'll take that. I probably could have got a grab if I was a little bit faster. Now I'm just fishing for it. What will hit you? I'm not gonna get high enough to actually do anything off that. All right, managed to pop her at the people's elbow.
You win.
Okay, so what we on round 7 now,
Get ready for the next battle.
and here's our rival / BFF Marduk, who's missing a large portion of his ear.
Showed up. I've changed my ways. I'll take you down fair and square.
Round 1.
All right, Marduk, let's see what you got. Nope, he was not in favor of being launched there. All right, should get wall here. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, Mitch, catch with the back fist there.
You win. Round
Alright, not bad. Not bad against Marduk.
fight.
I'm surprised that worked. Oh. Oh. I was actually very confused with what's happening there. I was expecting just a full grab, and it's not what happened. Oh, yeah, we got up against the wall there.
You lose.
All right, Marduk, you asshole.
Fight.
Oh. All right, take that. All right, we got the wall as our friend here. All right, managed to take down Marduk with little issue here. And now you will become King's best friend, Marduk. All you had to do was kill his master. Give him the bro hand. And now they're friends forever.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. Now we're on Devil Jin, the penultimate stage. I know, depending on the day of the week, he could be harder than he can be harder than Jinpachi. So we'll hope that we don't get absolutely ruined by Devil Jin here. Oh, there's the move. I was gonna say he has a stupid teleport. Oh. Not teleport. What the hell was I saying? Laser beam is what I meant. That'd be worse if he could teleport.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, but he got me on the first round. And he evaded my kick. Alright, didn't manage to get the launch there, though. Oh. Alright, we could be in some trouble here. I tried to grab him.
You lose. Continue
Alright, Jin. It does not have to be this way, my friend.
for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, yep. There's the hell sweep. And the launch. I just casually jumped over his head there on a complete accident. Alright, couldn't even so much as really hit him that round.
Round 2.
Alright, Jin. Alright, we get launched for our troubles there. Alright, low profile there. God, he got me again.
You lose.
Alright, for losing to Jin like this, I don't have high hopes for Jinpachi.
Ready for the next battle.
Alright, let's see if we can get our shit together.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, they tracked right to me. Alright, I'm sidewalking that to the wrong direction. Okay, we lose yet again to Devil Jin.
Fight.
Alright, that time I actually do manage to get out of the way of it. Only to get snap kicked into the wall. Tried to grab him. I don't think his bot's gonna let me do that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, only gonna take about 10 tries to get past Jin.
Fight.
He crouches me there. Alright. Best start we've had so far, and I almost squandered it.
Fight.
Alright, I'm not gonna be ready for the grab there. Oh no. Alright, well that auto beats everything. All right, get a launch there. Might be able to make something out of this. Okay, he recovered out of that really fast.
You lose. Final round.
I thought maybe we'd have a little bit more of a window there. I thought I crouched in time. I do get a launch there. Oh no, that whiffed. Alright, we do manage to get him finally. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That could have been a lot worse. Thank God it wasn't. Alright, now this is where the suffering will undoubtedly begin with fucking Jinpachi's ass. Now the question is if we will get infinitely stopped loop or double fireball to death. Those are the real questions. Like this fight could literally take me about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe, or it could take 4 hours. Who knows? It just really depends if Jinpachi is going to play ball and let us win. There's like if he decides he's going to kick it in, he's going to.
Round 1.
All right, Jinpachi.
Fight.
All right, we do manage to get the launch. Oh, we missed there. All right, we can't squander a good start, but that's probably going to kill me. I'm surprised we're actually able to hit him out of the fireball. Well, we had a halfway decent shot at it that time, but I could not bring it home.
Fight.
Let me get the launch there. Ah, damn it. Wow, he's got them dancer's legs. That reached me from forever far away.
Continue.
Okay, that wasn't as rough as it could have been. He hasn't used his gimmicky shit just yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Fight.
Alright, we do manage to get the hit there. Alright. Oh, I thought the fireball was coming. That time it was. We managed to clip him, though. Alright, we get 1 round on the board against Jinpachi. Can we, for the love of God, get 2 clean ones?
Fight.
Nope. There it is, the double fireball. Completely unblockable and uncrouchable.
Fight.
Oh. Alright. I don't think there's anything you can do about that stomp either. I think if he just does it, you're at his mercy. He's decided to kick it in because he does not want to lose. Oh no. Well, he didn't do the move that I thought he was going to do. I thought we were going to get point blank fireball, so we just got the meaty claws.
For the next battle. Round 1.
Okay, Jinpachi.
Fight.
Alright, sidestep. Always be sidestepping. I did manage to get a launch there. Alright, it's gonna low profile me. Oh no. Alright. I always double sidestep because there could always be 2.
You lose. Round 2.
Oh boy, alright.
Fight.
Oh, thank God he did that while I was on the ground. But oh no. Yeah, there was no getting around that one.
You lose.
Ah, you sheep son of a bitch.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, for the love of God and all that is holy. Please don't take me 2 hours. Alright, let's look at the time. When they say 11 minutes, I feel like that's gonna well be higher. Oh no. Well, thankfully that lean beat that launcher.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, shoulder charge is gonna beat me there. I did manage to get the launcher there. Oh no. Well, I tried to sidestep and ended up jumping, so that didn't help anybody. And thankfully he recovers out of that instantaneously.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh no. I knew 2 was coming. I tried the double sidewalk and wasn't fast. Now you would think you'd be able to punch him for that, but you cannot.
You lose. Round 2.
All right.
Fight.
I don't know what's worse, that or the stomp. Like the stomp, like you can't do anything about. Fireball in certain situations you can't really do anything about either. Oh my god. Just stay down, Jinpachi.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my, I don't know how he missed. Oh. I tried the sidewalk. Alright, shoulder charge is gonna let him go around that. Alright, we had absolutely no recovery after being hit by that, so down we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, Jinpachi. Jinpachi. And there's a stomp. Oh no. This is gonna be one of the... At that point, I had the hope the elbow was gonna just reach him.
Fight.
Alright, stomp. Alright, we traded on that. Alright, we do manage to get that. Please kill him. He lived.
You lose. Continue.
Of course we do. Of course we lose.
For the next battle.
Alright, Jinpachi, you fucking asshole.
Round 1.
Mishima Jinpachi. Alright, I don't... I think... Like, would the notorious, like, hardest, like, Tekken final bosses be Jinpachi and Azazel? Like, probably, right? So I wonder who would agree to be agreed upon the, most biggest pain in the ass. I know Azazel is pretty bad, but I think Jinpachi is pretty fucked. Maybe I'm just thinking that in a moment, and if I were to fight Azazel again, then I'd probably think otherwise. So, I would say Akuma in Street Fighter and Tekken 7 is also pretty bad. The like final mission where you fight as Kazuya. But it could also be me being bad at Tekken too. Multiple things can be true at once. He went right into the fucking... Alright, managed to kick him right in his jowls there.
Final round. Fight.
The shoulder charge. Alright, that gives him health back. Thank God that missed. Oh my god, we got him. Oh my god. I was fully expecting it to take 10 more hours. Genuinely shocked.
You win.
Alright, give him the pose, King. Alright, let's get King's little ending story here. And watch Jinpachi turn into a dust of a man. Goodbye, Jinpachi. Alright, he's in the ring. That couldn't have felt good. No one likes an elbow to the throat there. And in comes Marduk, his new BFF. Oh, we get dual pile drivers. Or I guess, what the fuck would you call this? Like the totem pole pile driver. And now they're the world champions. The best to ever do it. Well, all right, we successfully got through King's story mode and at a respectable time. I really thought that was going to take me longer. I was fully prepared for this to be an all day an all day event. All right, well, in any case, I do believe I'm going to end the video here. I think that was a you know, a fun look back at Tekken 5 just for nostalgia reasons. Like, this is probably my all-time favorite Tekken and probably just always will be, because it's the one that I remember the fondest. I admittedly probably prefer this over the was it DR, the what was like the PSP version of this, even though I think that's probably overall the better version. I just have more affinity for this particular one, but maybe I might revisit that version at some point. But yeah, hopefully this was enjoyable on some level. I plan on doing more of these, not just Tekken, but multiple fighting games from back in the day that I used to play, and some that I haven't, and just revisiting those and just see how they hold up. But yeah, I do, as I said before, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully this was enjoyable. If you made this far, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.